children, welcome back to social class. So today we are going to learn another new lesson. So I'll show you some pictures you have to find where we can see them and what is that place, okay? So everyone look at the picture here. So here, what is the first picture here we can see? Yes, a people who are on the camels, and backside we have see a lot of sand dunes, right? And in the picture, second picture, what we have here? Yes, camels. And in this picture, what you can see here? Again some little plants, not heavy plants, like a thorny bushes and some thorn trees. And in this we can see camels. So now after seeing these pictures, can anyone tell what is this place? Can anyone tell name of this place? Yes, desert. So today our lesson is the Indian desert. Do you know what the name of the Indian desert? What we call it? The Thar desert. So today our lesson is the Thar desert, and we are in the block of 11 deserts and plateaus. So can anyone tell in Indian map, while discussing about the physical features I have discussed, which is when I was telling about the physical features, the desert is which kind of physical feature? Third. Mountains is first, plains is second, and third physical feature is desert. So how many deserts we do have? Two deserts, cold desert and hot desert. So today we are discussing about hot desert. So where this hot desert is located in Indian map, Indian physical map, I already explained the map, right? So east side or north side or south side? Yes, west side of India, where back of the Aravalli ranges, or west side of the Aravalli ranges we can say. So if I say the boundaries of the Thar desert like this, north side we have Punjab and Haryana. South, if we move to Thar desert, from Thar desert to downside, that is the south side. If we move from Thar desert to south side, we have Gujarat, and if we move to east, we have Aravalli ranges. From Aravalli ranges, if you see Rajasthan is backside, that means west side of the Aravalli ranges, and Rajasthan west side we have Pakistan. So to make you understand better, let me show you map, so you can understand very well where Rajasthan is located. Okay, so this is Indian political map where I used to explain your Indian physical map, physical features, right? So now we are actually locating our Thar desert. Thar desert is mainly spread over in Rajasthan, the state of Rajasthan. So here you can see Great Indian Desert. What is the name of Great Indian Desert? Thar desert. Where it has located? Here we can see Aravalli ranges, right? See Aravalli ranges. So if you move back side, that means west side of Aravalli ranges, here we have Rajasthan, and in the Rajasthan we have Great Indian Desert. If you move from Rajasthan to west side, here the Pakistan country is there, where we are sharing our border with our Rajasthan border with Pakistan. If you move north side, that means upwards. If you move from Rajasthan to upwards, that means north side, here we have two states, Punjab and Haryana. From the Rajasthan, if you come downwards, here we have one state, Gujarat. That means Rajasthan is sharing its border south side in Gujarat, west side it is Pakistan, north side here we have Punjab and Haryana, and east side we have Aravalli ranges. See Aravalli ranges. So backside or west side of the Aravalli ranges, here we have the Great Indian Desert, that is known as Thar desert. So do you understand how we have to look at the map in the Indian physical map? So now move on to the blackboard. Have you understood how we have to locate the map? How we have to locate the Thar desert in Indian physical map? So now we will discuss about the features of the desert. So what is the main feature we have in the deserts? Yes, sand dunes. When we see a flat land which is covered by a lot of sand dunes, that place is known as deserts. So desert means what are the quality of that surface? Where we have lot of sand dunes and the land doesn't have a potential to store the water in it. So that's why we can't grow all kind of crops in it, and the plants can't grow by themselves. So why that place is like a dry? Because it has very less rainfall. Due to less rainfall, the desert will, and the physical features itself is like a desert, and because also of the less rainfall, the land doesn't have fertile land in it. So after that, the climate. How the climate will be if the climate don't receive much rainfall? Obviously, it is very hot and dry. So if you go to the Rajasthan or any dry or desert places, that place will have very hot climate. That is, the hot is very comparing to other place. The days have very hot days, and the sand has a quality that it will quickly absorb the heat as well as it will cool down that much fast only. That means I want to say here, in the desert the days are very hot, and due to the quality to get the cold also very fast, the nights are very cold in here. That means in the desert days are very hot and nights are very cold. Due to less rainfall, do we have any rivers in here? Yes. Even though less rainfall, in the desert we have one river named as Luni River. What is the name of the river? Luni. This Luni river depends on the mainly rains. If the rains are good in the desert, that means that time only we can see this river. If the rains are very less, we can't see this Luni river. That's why people depends here on the oasis. What is the oasis? A place which is covered by four sides of. This is a small kind of a water source like a pond, and which is covered with four sides with a small bushy plants. Here we can see some water source. The people mostly depends on these oases to fulfill their water resources. Okay, Nana? So we can't find it regularly in the deserts, these kind of a ponds. We have to walk for a long places to find these oases. Even if they are dirty, but they are good to use water. Mostly the people who travel in the deserts on the camels, they make their tents in the night times near the oasis. So what I have told here, we have good rainfall or very less rainfall? Very less rainfall. Due to less rainfall, the days are hot and we can't have good water source. That's why can we grow a lot of plants and lot of crops here? Can we? No. Because the land is filled with sand, and because of less rainfall, we can't grow all kind of a crops. Then what kind of a crops we can grow here? The plants which depends very less on the water. That means the plants which don't need much water to grow. That kind of a plants only we can grow here. Those are cacti, kedri, kikar and babul. These are plants which have thorns on it. So have you seen this kind of a plants? Like a crotons also we can see in our homes, right? Some flowers, some plants also like this. When we can see thorns on it, right? So these kind of a plants only will grow on the desert. Why? Because these plants don't need much water to grow. Even in the less water also these kind of a plants can grow. Because if you cut and open in this, we can find the spongy type of some material in these leaves, where these plants will store that water in that leaves. That's why they don't require much water. That's why they can grow in the desert. Maybe your science just explained very well that. Okay, so these kind of plants we can see in the deserts. So bubble is nothing but we can say in tumma chetlu, bubble, right? In Telugu, tumma chetlu we will say that. We can see them where we have less rainfalls. Do you understand, Nana? So about the feature of the deserts here. So now we already discussed about the northern mountains in before lessons. After that we have discussed about the northern plains as our second physical features. Now we are discussing about the third physical features. So can anyone tell what are the differences between first two physical features and in the third desert? That means, can anyone tell the difference between the northern mountains and the third desert? The northern plains and the third desert? Yes. Northern mountains are mountains which are covered by the snow. There we have good climate and very heavy cold climate in winters. So in desert we don't have snow. We can't find the snow and the climate will be very cold, right? So it's very hot. So now come to the northern plains. What is the difference between northern plains and the Thar Desert? Northern plains are fertile lands where we have good water source because of good rivers like Ganga, Yamuna, Brahmaputra, right? But when you come to the deserts, do we have good rain, good water source here like a big rivers like Ganga, Yamuna? No, only one river, that is also dependent on main drains only, right? So we can't have good water source. So when we compare to the soil, do we have good soil in the desert comparing to the northern plains? No. Where they have alluvium in there, here we have sand. So we can't grow all kind of a crops. I hope everyone understood the lesson. Now everyone open your volume please. Yes. So we are in the lesson of the Thar Desert. Don't forget to write the date, Nana. So look at the map and answer the questions. First you look at the map. You know where the Thar Desert is located there in the Rajasthan state itself, right? So first color the desert region and name the desert. What is the name of the desert? Indian desert? Yes, you know. Write the name of the state covering the desert. Which state we have desert in India? You know very well, just write the name. So now write 2 features of a desert. So you have to write any 2 features of a desert, you know very well, just write. Now how is the climate in the Thar Desert different from the climate in the northern mountains? So you have to write the difference between the climate in the Thar Desert and the northern mountains. I know you can write very well because you know the answers very well, right? So before going to complete your volume, always read the textbook. First go for textbook reading, then go for the volume. Okay, thank you.